Episode 6, The Resolution. The final 3 months. And the answer to the question everyone's been asking. Did they make it? Month 10. Something shifts. Sonja wakes up one morning and realizes something. She's not being negative about Laurent's behavior anymore. She's not thinking, oh, he is just being nice to please me so I'd forget the pain he has caused. She's just beginning to feel right about it. One morning, Laurent brings her coffee in bed. She didn't think that it was performative. She's thinking, this is nice. To her therapist, she said, I think I'm starting to trust him again. Actually trust him, not just strategically allow him proximity. Dr. Rahman smiles. How does that feel? Terrifying, but also good. Month 11. At a business conference, a woman, attractive, successful, clearly interested, approaches him at the hotel bar. The old Laurent would have thought this would have been tempting. But this time he was not even tempted. Not even a little bit. He politely declines, returns to his room, and calls Sonja. He tells Dr. Chen in the next session, I used to think desire was something that either is there or isn't, but I was wrong. Desire is something you cultivate, something you choose. And you're choosing Sonja? Every day. And it is natural with her. I do love her. Month 12. The final month. They went to their favorite restaurant. Over dinner, they talked about the year. Sonja starts. A year ago, I gave you an ultimatum. Prove you could change or we were done. Laurent nods. Did you think we'd make it? Sonja asks. Honestly? No. I thought you'd give up on me within 3 months. I thought I'd fail you again. What changed? I wasn't thinking, and was not a good husband to you. I realized losing you is a thought I could not bear. So I tried to be a better husband for you. Laurent asks, what about you? Did you think we'd make it? I gave you a year because I thought it was fair. But I kept my escape routes planned for the first 6 months. I was ready to leave at any moment. Really? What changed? When I realized you were actually trying? They finish dinner, walk along the Jakarta waterfront, and Sonja asks the question. So, a year is up. What do we do now? Laurent stops walking, turns to face her. I know what I want. I want to keep choosing you. Not for another year on probation. But that's not enough. The question is, do you want to choose me, Sonja? Sonja's quiet, looking out at the Jakarta skyline, thinking about the past year and the years they have been married. Finally, she speaks. A year ago, I didn't know if I could ever trust you again. She turns to face him. This year, you showed me that people can change. Not overnight, not through grand gestures, but through daily choices. You showed me that we can fall in love again. Not the same way we loved at 27, but in a way that's deeper, more mature, more real. Laurent sighs in relief. Sonja continue. So yes, I choose you. Not because of a contract or an ultimatum, but because I want to. Laurent kisses her, right there on the Jakarta waterfront, like they're young again, like they're discovering each other for the first time. But the story doesn't end there. Because here's what I haven't told you yet. The part of the story that makes this all make sense. You see, Sonja had a first husband, Robert. He was an abusive alcoholic. One day, his abuse became extreme that Sonja was left with a bruise. She decided that it was enough and fled with her 2 daughters. Sonja spent 18 months living in terror. No money, no security, just fear and freedom. When she met Laurent, he was her rescue, her safety, her second chance. He accepted the two girls, and to them, he is their papa. Laurent, on the other hand, adores them. But over 23 years, safety had become taking her for granted. Security had become complacency. Laurent had saved her from Robert, but who would save her from Laurent? The answer? She would save herself, but not by leaving, by demanding better. And here's where they are now, 3 years after that ultimatum. Still together, still choosing each other, still in therapy, because they've learned that maintenance is as important as repair. Laurent and Sonja are happy. So did they make it? Yes, they made it. But not because Laurent stopped being attracted to other women. Not because Sonja forgot the betrayal. They made it because they chose each other. Every day. Even when it was hard. Even when old wounds ached. Even when excitement called from elsewhere. This is the Sonja story. A woman who was saved twice. Once from violence, once from infidelity. And the second time, she saved herself. So what's the lesson? What do you take away from Sonja's story? Sonja and Laurent's story isn't perfect. It's messy, complicated, real. But it's also a testament to what's possible when two people decide that their relationship is worth fighting for. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for listening to Sonja's story. If you're in a relationship that's struggling, I hope this story gave you hope. Not naive hope that problems will fix themselves, but realistic hope that with genuine effort, honesty, and courage, relationships can heal. If you're the betrayed partner, I hope you saw that demanding better doesn't make you difficult. If this story resonated with you, I share real stories like this regularly. Stories that matter. Stories that might help you see your own life more clearly. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below. What did this story mean to you? And if someone in your life needs to hear Sonja's story, if they're facing their own impossible choice, share this series with them. Sometimes we need other people's courage to find our own. Thank you for trusting me with these 6 episodes of your time. For listening. Really listening. That trust is sacred to me. Until the next story, take care of yourself and each other. Thank you.